Good morning, team. Looking at the overall charts over here, you can see that we've been on that descending pattern. We found some type of support. Remember, the RSIs were oversold. This is the SPY 180-day 4-hour chart. We are trying to formulate some type of bounce over here. So I want to see if we hold these levels. You can see we're already having some type of pullback this morning, trying to break that 180-day trade line. 180-day MACD is trying to cross up, so definitely want to be cautious this morning for any type of continuation for a bounce. As you can see, we are formulating some type of uptrend going on right now. So we want to see if we get some type of bounce continuation. If we do, we want to watch for a break of 406, and we can start pushing up towards this support level over here, which is 409 on the SPY. If we drop down towards the 20-day, see things a little bit clearer. If we do break out this wedge to the downside, you can see we're pulling back right now. We do have two Fed speakers this morning, one currently speaking right now, and I believe another one at 11. So I want to stay tuned for that as well too. But on the break of 403, then we could possibly start pushing back down towards 400. I'm not going to be convinced on a full bearish assault on the overall SPY until we get that 20-day to cross back down and at least the 180-day to cooperate. Right now, we do have basically divergence where one's crossed up, one's crossed down, or at least that's what it seems right now. It looks like the 180 is trying to cross up right now. So let's see what happens if we do get that cross down on the 20-day. We could possibly see some more possible downside, maybe even a break of that 400 and possibly lower. So let's see what happens today. Overall, the market was a little bit choppy, but we did have some consistent sideways uptrend yesterday. So we want to see if we break that and continue the downside, or we break it and continue the upside. Overall, let's jump over to the next stock over here. We're going to talk about Tesla. Tesla is moving sideways as well with the overall market. You can see Tesla is trying to pull back as well. Tesla needs to get above at least 292.58 before we could start basically trying to push up towards the SMA at 297. If it does come back down, watch for the break of 285. You could already see that we wicked it already, meaning this wick, it dropped and bounced off this level. So 285.57, and then we could start retesting these levels over here around 280. Next stock we're going to talk about is Amazon. Amazon's selling off as well. Overall, MACD is crossed up. RSI does have potential for upside. We're hitting a resistance level at 132.67. We need to break this level to 135 and possibly higher, or watch for the break of 129, which is finding some type of support. Then we can start dropping down towards 126, maybe even 125 and lower. Next stock we want to look at is Apple. Apple is basically doing the same kind of thing, finding some type of resistance at that 163. We need to break that in order to go to 165. Or if we start to break around like that 162 level, we could start retesting those 160s and maybe even lower from there. So it looks like a lot of stocks are finding a major resistance zone. Want to see if we basically break those resistance zones and continue that upside, or are we going to break out this intermediate uptrend that we had and start selling off early and maybe continuing the overall downtrend, right? We're back looking at the SPY over here. If we go over towards the 1 year, you can see the 1 year MACD is still crossed down over here. RSI still has opportunity for downside. We're still on the bearish side of this chart over here. We're still below that 1 year EMA, basically the trade line over here, which is sitting around like 413. So as long as we stay below 413, we're going to continue to be bearish, even if we get some type of intermediate bounce. So we want to see if this downtrend is going to continue. Major level we want to watch on SPY is the break of 400. That 400 level, if I extend this line, has been some type of basically traffic jam before. So once we break 400, you can see even it was a resistance level before as well. It was some type of support and breakout level before. So definitely want to see if we break that 400 level, then we can start basically going even lower towards like 392 and possibly lower. And you can see the RSI has the opportunity to go even lower than that. So let's see what happens. I see the market's trying to bounce today, or it was trying to bounce yesterday, but we want to see if it's going to hold those key bounce levels that it's trying to have right now. You can see that trend line. So I already set the levels for you guys. Make sure you guys are very cautious. Make sure you guys are not too favorable for one side. Make sure you guys wait for confirmation, use a stop loss, and leave a like on the video. Later.